So, with the increasing popularity of game streaming, we've seen a surge in mobile controllers hitting the market. Among the newcomers is Abxylute, a well-known brand who recently released their latest model, the Abxylute S9 controller. The company claims that the S9 delivers console-quality gaming to mobile devices, with its premium controls, responsive feedback, and advanced software, and broad capabilities. So does the Abxylute S9 live up to these expectations? Let's dive in and find out. First off, a big thanks to Abxylute for sending me this demo unit to test out. Please note that the official release may differ slightly from what I have right here. Now let's kick things off with an unboxing. The S9 comes packaged in this sleek black box, which could make it a great gift option. Again, the final retail packaging may vary. Inside we have the S9 controller along with some accessories. This includes a set of longer analog sticks and 2 different D-pad styles. Looking at the controller itself, it bears a resemblance to the GameSear G8 Plus Galileo, particularly with the Xbox style button layout, featuring offset analog sticks and a matte hard plastic finish. The S9 can be extended up to 216mm, so it can easily accommodate larger phones and tablets. It also has silicone padding on the back to protect your device from any scratches. On the right side, there is a pivoting USB-C connector, which will work with both Android devices and iPhone models like the iPhone 15 and 16. Up top, we have the R and L triggers, which have a slight slant for a natural and comfortable grip. I also appreciate how the LT and RT triggers arch out and are wide enough for my fingers to rest comfortably. This design helps prevent accidental presses on the LB and RB buttons. The triggers have a good amount of travel, though the LB and RB buttons are noticeably clickier than the triggers, which might be too loud for some people, especially if you're gaming while others are asleep nearby. The triggers are also adjustable for different games like racing or shooting, accommodating a range of different playstyles. They can even be set to hair trigger mode for quicker response. At the bottom we have a USB-C port for pass-through charging and a headphone jack for audio. The analog sticks have a nice touch of personality with their purple accents. Abxylute claims they're using Hall effect sticks, which should eliminate stick drift issues. As I mentioned earlier, you get replaceable thumb caps in the box, which are taller than the default ones. This allows you to choose the height that best fits your playstyle. Surrounding the sticks are anti-friction rings to ensure smooth rotation and protect both the thumbsticks and the controller itself. Swapping out the thumb caps is simple, just lift them off and align the new ones before pressing them into place. For the D-pad, we've got 3 different designs to choose from, so you can pick the one that suits your playstyle best. Each D-pad has a convex design and sits in a slight bowl-like indentation. The tactile clicky profile of the D-pad feels great for retro games, with enough spring back to keep it responsive. Swapping it out is also very easy. Just remove the faceplate, lift the D-pad out, and pop in the new one. Despite its larger size, the D-pad is still easy to handle, making retro gaming a breeze. Over to the right side, we've got the membrane face buttons, which have a matte finish and feel very responsive. The labels on the buttons match the Abxylute logo, which I think is a really cool touch. The buttons are a bit clickier than I'd like, but that's a personal preference. One feature I wish Abxylute had included is the ability to swap out the buttons. It would have been great to offer PlayStation style buttons for when you're using remote play. The faceplates are magnetically attached, making them easy to swap out. Abxylute offers different faceplate designs, and I'm sure more styles will be available on their website soon. The back of the controller has a dimpled surface for extra grip during long gaming sessions, especially if your hands get sweaty. Right next to that, we have 2 mappable back buttons, a feature usually reserved for pro controllers like the DualSense Edge. These buttons offer a significant advantage in FPS games like Warzone, Apex, or Valorant by allowing for quicker reactions and better control. However, I did find them a little tricky to press naturally since they sit flush with the controller. I would have preferred a slight bulge, similar to what you'd find on a PS5 Pro controller, to make them easier to access. The controller is available for pre-order now, with shipping expected to begin mid to late October. If you pre-order now, you can grab it at a lower price of £54 or $69. The S9 is available in black or white. The S9 is highly versatile, able to accommodate a wide range of devices as it extends up to 216mm. It can hold anything from an Android phone, iPhone Pro Max, iPad Mini 6, and even Nintendo Switch, or an 8.8-inch gaming tablet. You can even keep your phone case on whilst using it, which saves the hassle of removing it before playing. The S9 also includes universal gyroscope support, using a 6-axis gyro to enhance your experience in games requiring precision like aiming in shooters or driving. This feature can be activated via the mode button and thumbstick presses. You can also adjust the vibration level via the shortcut keys or the app, with 4 levels available: 0%, 30%, 70, and 100. Another cool feature is Bluetooth connectivity. Even though the controller doesn't have an internal battery, this is key for games like Call of Duty Mobile, which requires Bluetooth controllers. Like other popular brands, Abxylute offers an app for both iOS and Android users. The app, currently in development, will allow you to customize controls and launch games from various platforms like Xbox Cloud Gaming, GeForce Now, Amazon Luma, and much more. And yes, the app is free. Now let's check out some gameplay before we wrap up with some pros and cons.
One thing you gotta realize about this town, you gotta pack some heat. Couple gun shops a couple of blocks away. Ballers, drive by, incoming.
We gotta get back to the hood, man. It's too crazy around here. Grab a bike and pedal. Either you ain't forgotten that. Follow my lead.
Just a liability, CJ.
That's what women do, but
Why you bother coming back? I got with them motherfuckers, though. Showed them niggas who's gangster. Ride a nigga.
So when you leaving, Carl?
I ain't sure. Thought I might stay. Things is fucked up.
The last thing we need is your help.
Starting with the pros. The S9 feels great in the hands, with comfortable ergonomics and highly customizable controls. The pass-through charging ensures your device stays powered during long gaming sessions, and the app is free unlike some other mobile controllers. On the downside, the shoulder buttons and face buttons could be quieter, and the back buttons could use more of a bulge to make them easier to press. So overall, the Abxylute S9 is a fantastic mobile controller, and personally I would rank it amongst the best on the market. Abxylute is clearly listening to user feedback and will continue to improve through future updates. If you're thinking of picking it up, I highly recommend taking advantage of the pre-order price, link in the description below. Thanks for watching everyone. If you made it to the end, comment S9 and I'll be sure to give your comment a thumbs up. If you want to check out another mobile controller review, click the video on the end screen, and until next time everyone, take care.
It's not a game, it's a rich thing.